the cycle of legacy leadership, right? Is legacy important? The things that y'all are doing here, are y'all leaving a legacy? The things that y'all are doing here, are you living a legacy? Yeah, every day, right? And so, man, kind of the cycle is you understand about leadership, right? Like you understand that like leadership is important. Then the next phase is development. Y'all write this down. It's not on here, but y'all write this down. So leadership, then development, and you just put it down in a row, like stack it. Because I'm gonna give you some stuff to write out to the side of it. So just stack it. So leadership, development, continued growth, and let me know, I don't want to go too fast. I want to make sure you get it. Humility, great job, man. And then lasting legacy. And I'll run it down to you again. So this is the cycle of legacy leadership, right? This is a reflection that I've had. And so I'm gonna say it again, so I'll make sure y'all got it. So you got leadership, development, continued growth, humility, and lasting legacy. Here's how it all ties together, right? Like everything is a cycle, right? Everything is an order, everything is a flow, right? And so I believe that leadership requires development. That makes sense? Like, it's like the weight room. Bro, you don't just go in the weight room and bench 225. You gotta work for that, right? Like it requires development. Like you don't get fast by just going out there and looking at the track. Like, bro, you got to get on that thing and run, right? A lot and hurt, right? Like you got to put the work in. Like you have to develop, right? So leadership requires development, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to develop in our leadership as we dive into it. Development requires continued growth, and when you look at continued growth, that's having the awareness, right? That's having the awareness to know that, man, I got to work hard. That's having the awareness to watch the tape and say, hey, I stepped with my left foot here. I got to step with my right foot first. My alignment was off on this, right? I got to make sure I communicate better as a leader with my group, right? Like, what's the awareness to allow us to get better, right? The next thing is continued growth requires humility. Is humility important? Let me ask y'all that again. Is humility important?
Yes, sir.
One more time, I'm gonna ask y'all again. Is humility important?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is, right? So continued growth requires humility. And what I mean by that is, man, you have to be grateful for what you have, right? Be grateful that you're in a situation that you're doing great things. You're in a great community around great people, around great coaches to pour into you, great teachers, around a great lasting legacy, doing great things, right? But you want to realize after all of that, you still don't know it all. That makes sense? Right? Like you always want to be in a position to say, hey, like I don't want to just be the best in my position or the best in the district or the best in the state or in the best in the United States, but I want to be the best.
Sir.
Right? Like it don't matter. Like I want to be the best, like period. Yeah, I warned you. I told y'all I'm gonna get excited. I told y'all, man. Right? Like I want to be the best, like period, man. Yeah, I've achieved some pretty cool things, and I'm grateful for that. But bro, I got to put the work in because I want to be the best, period. Right? And so we want to make sure that we know that continued growth requires a humility. Right? Just continue to strive to be the best. And then what happens from that, and this is the best part, humility allows you to live and leave a legacy. That's why I asked y'all about legacy, right? Like it's one thing, like when you say legacy, a lot of people think about like that's what you leave behind, right? Most people think that, right? But do you know that what your legacy will be is what you're doing today? I don't know if y'all got that one. What your legacy will be is what you're doing today. Right? The actions that you take on a day-to-day basis determine what your legacy will be. Right? So, prime example, like in my family, we're faith people. Right? Every day, nah, boy, you gonna pray. My mama, disciplinary mom, nah, boy, you gonna respect. Nah, boy, you gonna do right. You're gonna be respectful. You're gonna treat people right. Right. That's the actions that we're taking today. Right. You're gonna work hard. You're gonna face those challenges. You're gonna be a man of your word. If you tell people you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it. Right. No, you're gonna do that. Right. And so like that's the actions that we take today. And what happens is it allows us to leave that legacy. That's what was poured into my mom, my father. That's what they poured into me. Right. That's what my son got too. He gonna do that. Right. And that's what I'm giving y'all. Y'all gonna do that. Right. And so it's a legacy piece. And so, like I said, that was really just a reflection that hit me today when I was driving. I was like, man, like on top of the things that I have prepared for you, I want to pour into you like that cycle. And it's really a cycle, right? So you have to continue to do those things. And everybody get on.
Go get it.